All right, what's up, everybody? I guess I should say all light, all light, all light. We are here talking all things outdoor lighting, Light It Up Expo. I'm joined by my good friend Brandon Vaughn. Brandon, thanks for joining me.
Did you just all light me?
I
Is that
did
what
it.
just
I
happened
did
right
it.
there? Bro,
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that. You caught me off guard. I didn't realize you're Sean Lighted Up Expo McConaughey over here. That's so
Well, does
good.
anyone know him?
Matthew, not Sean. I said Sean. Matthew
Matt
McConaughey.
McConaughey. I'm trying. When I say trying, I haven't done anything. If someone knows him, I just want to get a video. I don't know how much it will cost, but 5 seconds of him saying all light, all light, all light.
Yeah, you've heard
I
of
just,
Sora AI, right? I mean, like you can get this done
yeah.
now. I mean, I
Should I
could.
just do that? Is that selling out? I
Hey,
wanted to get the real one.
it'd be more epic. I'll give you that if you actually had Matthew McConaughey say that. But I'm down for it. I like the idea.
All right. Well, I'll do the AI one for now, and then when I run into him, I'm going to Austin in a couple of weeks. Maybe I see him. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. You bounce with them.
Well, we've been doing these like kind of teasers and Facebook Lives, stuff like that, to promote Light It Up Expo and really promote our speakers, our vendors, our sponsors. And actually, I think you're all three. You're a speaker, a keynote speaker, a vendor with Hirebus, and a sponsor with Hirebus. So appreciate your support, man. I'm excited to have you there.
Yeah, me too. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm going to be sitting at your guys' brain meld sessions, your tabletop sessions, where we kind of like getting some one-on-one quality time with attendees that are there and kind of diving deep.
Dude, I love that. You're sticking around the last day. You'll be there on Friday.
I got the invite, so I said, yeah, let's do it. So
Dude, that makes my day. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. So yeah, it's kind of this expo is gonna be so cool because there's lots of different formats. I've been to so many different things, and sometimes there's people that want to be in groups. Sometimes they want one-on-one. Sometimes they want more intimate settings. So we kind of have everything. I mean, we've got like the vendor hall, so you can go around and spend time with the different vendors. And we don't have, it's not a huge like multi-thousand person event. So you're gonna have plenty of time to get to know the vendors. And then we have some keynote speakers where you're doing one of those sessions. But a keynote is like, but Brandon, I have a question, right? And sometimes you can't get that with the keynote. So the last day we're doing these really cool expert tables where literally like people can come up and like, Brandon, if you were me, like, what would you do? Here's my situation, and like solve real problems in short periods of time. So that's cool. I'm excited. So it's not just the trifecta. We got the quadfecta. I don't know what is that.
Hey, it sounds good to me. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think the thing that I love most about events like this is, it's all those little backdoor conversations and the hallway conversations. And I love doing roundtables. That's probably one of my absolute favorite things to do at any event is when you get that really close opportunity to be able to just kind of help in that way. So I'm looking forward to it. And you had an awesome event last year, and I know this year is going to be even better. So I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool. We got some really cool surprises. Oh, by the way, tonight I'm giving away 2 free tickets to Light It Up Expo. And so this is pretty cool. So some people have already like bought their ticket and then they won a ticket. And I'm like, no, you don't get a refund. Like you just get extra tickets. So bring your spouse, bring another team member, to bring a business friend, a friend who owns a business, whatever, like give to the poor, give to the charity, whatever it is. But we're going to do that tonight. So help me remember to give away 2 free tickets tonight.
Okay. Sounds good. Should we talk about what I'm going to be speaking on? I'm pumped.
Yes. So we were talking a few months ago and I said, Brandon, what do you think would like bring fire to the audience? And you didn't just have one, you had a few, but tell us what we decided.
Yeah. So one of the things that I'm going to be kind of peeling back the hood on is what I call the 4 secrets of the 8-figure owner investor. And one of the things that's been really cool this past year is I actually bought, and not many people know this, but I own an electrical company, and it's called Volt Vikings. This actually may be some of the first time literally on Facebook that I've posted about this. So if you're watching this, I don't think I've mentioned it or posted it anywhere. This is our website. Ryan Golgoski over at 180 Sites built it for us. This is a company that had been around for about 40 years, very stagnant. They were not called Volt Vikings. They were called United Electric. and I purchased them. It's 7 states away from me. And the thing that I've been focused on a lot lately has been on acquisitions, on arbitrage, on being able to buy businesses, having businesses as a portfolio in the same way that you'd have property, a multifamily complex, and then building some infrastructure to actually be able to own it and operate it completely remotely. So I spend a very short amount of time, about an hour a week in this business, in the management, meeting with my leadership teams. And I actually paid a coach about 10 grand a month for, pretty much an entire year to just kind of teach me everything that he knew. He had done about 380 deal acquisitions and mergers totaling, I think, about like $14 billion worth of deals.
Holy cow.
And he like taught me creative deal making and how to do deal origination and diligence cycles and the processes and, structuring things in an annuity way. And there's some very interesting things I did with this deal, but the kind of the 4 pillars of this 8-figure owner investor model is really kind of benchmarked around what I've been learning, what I've been implementing from people way smarter than me that follow the same kinds of playbooks. And no matter what size business you're in, if you're just getting started, if you're a 7-figure business looking to get to 8 figures, the path to be able to make sure that your business is actually an owner investor model where you're a little more semi-absentee from it, or a business that you just don't have to spend that much time in, or you grow, like they're all the same kind of structure. So you're going to get a lot of value out of it if you want to have it as a portfolio company or not. It definitely takes work, takes a lot of very specific strategic things, but I'm excited to kind of dive into it. And there's a lot that we'll kind of talk about and cover in this presentation, as well as in our mastermind sessions, kind of dive in a little bit deeper on some of those topics. So I'm hoping to have lots of Q&A to dive in, because I honestly don't think that anyone's kind of talked about these things inside of the landscape lighting space very much, with any amount of detail. So it'll be cool to kind of bring some fresh content to the group.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to have people like, oh yeah, I already know this. They're not going to be bored. I think I've heard this before. I already know how to do this.
Yeah, it'll be cool, and if I can, distill down what I paid someone else 10 grand a month for a year to teach me, and, try to condense it down in an hour-long session and just kind of hit some of the biggest, highest points. I think that'll be really cool. So I'm definitely excited. It's going to be a combination of very teaching heavy, as well as, actionable, practical things that you can take home and implement. And also, selfishly, I'm excited to come to Light It Up Expo in the 5-fecta as an attendee that's looking to learn a little bit more about landscape lighting myself, because I'm wanting to roll out and get a little bit more. Right now, we offer very, very little in terms of landscape lighting for my electrical company. And I want to, kind of get that part of the business set up to where I have a really good person that's able to sell on that side, do those things, and lead that side of the business. So Ryan's going to be coaching me. So that's the next step, dude.
I'm just like stoked on so many different levels. And by the way, congrats on everything you've done so far. You got Volt Vikings, and just so many cool things that you've kind of laid the road work for people. I think partially of like inspiration of like, wow, like I didn't know you can do that, and that's kind of the first part, is belief of like, wait, like you can do that. Oh, okay, cool. So now maybe I can do it,
Yeah.
And then like you're actually out there sharing everything. Like that's what's beautiful about your journey, in my opinion, is like you're a helper. It's like, oh, well, what do you need? Like I got you. I can just tell you all the stuff not to do and help you out. So congrats on that. And when you showed me this Volt Vikings, I was like, oh man, this is so exciting, because I know your track record just speaks for itself. So I'm like, okay, if I can convince Brandon to, bolt on outdoor lighting to this electrical business, I mean, there's a lot of things that I think you and I can help each other with, the things that I've learned throughout the years, and then, getting a fresh set of eyes on some of the things that I teach with probably a little bit bigger picture. I feel like you're, further along in that path. I think is just going to be beneficial to the outdoor lighting industry for all of us. So it's so cool.
Thank you, man. Well, hey, I really appreciate you. I've loved following your journey. I've loved witnessing your heart to serve. You're one of the guys who, anytime I see a message come through, I'm like, yeah, I want to talk to Ryan, because you just genuinely care about people. You want to serve people. And I see the quality of the content that you put out. I see how much heart you put into the industry, how much you care about it. And everyone I talk to, you have a stellar reputation as well. So I'm speaking to the audience now. You guys would be a fool not to come to the Light It Up Expo. And I mean, let me just tell you, any types of these events, I invest a tremendous amount of my education, personal education, and going to events and leveling up. And it's not just about the speaker or the agenda or the curriculum. It's about sitting down with people that literally go through the exact same struggles that you go through. And there's people in that room at the table you'll be sitting down that have solved like the number one biggest thing that's keeping you up at night right now. Like, they've already solved it. And maybe their pain point and problem that they have, like, you've solved. And all you got to do is just like freaking get in the same room and just talk. And it's like, there's just a magical thing that happens at in-person events. You don't get in webinars, you don't get online, like it's our entrepreneur version of going out and touching grass. Like, get out there and actually talk to other people that understand your struggles. So I think it's incredible you're giving away tickets, but honestly, I think if people shouldn't just be waiting to try to get a free ticket, they should be signing up and then doing a +1. I love your idea of gifting someone else in the industry a +1 to come along and see kind of the magic of what it is. So I'm really proud of you.
Sure.
I really am.
Thanks, man. No, that means a ton. Seriously, I appreciate it. And I do mean it. Like, if you win a ticket, doesn't mean you can't buy one, right? I mean, if you have a buddy who's, a few steps behind you and maybe struggling or whatever, and you can afford a ticket, buy a ticket and still give one away, right? So that's what this is all about.
It's awesome.
I want to talk about Hirebus. So at first I found it interesting because you've got this journey so far and stuff like that. But what you've done with Hirebus, at first I was like, wait, why is he doing that? And then it clicked and I was like, oh, it makes total sense why he's doing Hirebus. Talk about what Hirebus is, who you guys are, what you do, and how you serve the home service community.
Yeah, first and foremost, we're like a talent operating system. So, the biggest need that business owners have, there's two main ones: how to go out and get customers, sales, marketing, how to go out and get really great people to actually deliver the services. Good installers, good salespeople, good office staff, good CSRs, dispatchers, project managers, project coordinators, foremen, trainers. Like, this is a people-centric business. AI ain't coming anytime soon to take away your jobs and your roles that you're hiring for, because someone's got to get out there and actually, do the thing. So the biggest reason why we kind of made Hirebus was to actually leverage AI on one of the most manual, painful, time-consuming parts of finding people, which is sifting through hundreds of resumes, writing job ads, talking to every single one of the candidates, dealing with getting ghosted, following up with them, verifying their details, doing phone screenings, doing interviews, and then still not exactly 100% having any kind of like data as to, is this person actually going to be good? And it's been one of the best use cases for AI that I could imagine. So we built it for our business first, selfishly, that basically empowers us to go out and find the top 3% of talent on autopilot without us having to write job ads. We have an AI agent, Iris, in our platform that is our full-time recruiter, recruits 24/7, 365, writes the job ads, manages all of that, and then actually interviews, first round of interviews with candidates, and then gives you a right seat score on how well they fit for a position on a scale of 1 to 10. It's the only thing out there that's specifically fine-tuned for the home services industry, for contractors, for those in the trades, for landscape lighting professionals. And we have these company blueprints and role blueprints and people blueprints, based on these now millions of data points that actually have very good, strong indicator of how successful someone will be before you hire them. So you can actually find a really great commission-only salesperson without all the heavy, cumbersome lift. So it saves you tons of time, but then it also increases your revenue and increases KPIs that actually matter because you actually have A players on your team. So the parts that we've built out is all on this recruiting side, and then also a coaching component for your employees. You have to check it out. If you go to hirebus.com/ I think it's, what do we have? Is it Light It Up? What's a link that we have here?
Oh, is it the one we did for Landscape Lighting Secrets?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that one up. We'll find it.
Yeah. But anyway, even if you just go to hirebus.com, you can schedule a time with myself, with one of our recruiters, my business partner, to just kind of walk you through the platform and just kind of show you what it is and help you find people that you're looking to bring onto your team and have a full-time person on your team that is actually recruiting for you 24/7, 365. It's really amazing. It's cool to see. It's been fun to build. We've spent millions on it so far, and we're just getting started. Like, that's the coolest part about it, is that, we're just getting more and more people on the platform. It's just transforming the way that, you put talent on your team.
Yeah, dude, I really am so excited to have you guys there because, like, for me, I'm trying to orchestrate this experience. Okay. It's not just an expo and like, come check out product. I mean, that's an element of it, right? Because some people, that's all they want. It's like, I just need to, get my hands on some product, but I want to have something for everyone. And this topic alone is probably the number one thing that held me back in my business. I always figured out marketing. I always figured out sales, and I would just sell my way to the next thing. And even if it meant like replacing another technician and selling more and not making a profit, I could just stay ahead of it. Right. But that becomes so frustrating. And so, like, when I've seen your demo of this, and I'm like, holy cow, it just like eliminates so much risk. And it really helps because, like, who are we? Like, we're not professional recruiters. And like, how do I read the room on this person? And we've all hired bad people. So the fact that you're leveraging this AI and just making it so much easier, and then you've got like the training component, the coaching component built in, it just makes it easier to be a solopreneur, an entrepreneur that's trying to build these businesses by eliminating some of the stuff that's just so hard to do,
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that. It also means a lot to me that you were excited to see it and see the value of it. It's been a ton of fun to build, and it was cool. Conquer was amazing because it was we were able to provide a lot of coaching and help business owners understand what to do. Hirebus has been amazing because we could just like help them actually do it, and just get a part of just like completely done for them, which has been really awesome too.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So, I mean, like I said, you mentioned it, like you have to go out and acquire customers, but then you need to have like the ability to have the talent to, fulfill on that service. And yeah, I mean, that was so frustrating for me. And I was like, why can't I hire the right people and all these other things? And like, I feel like Hirebus just completely solves that. So I'm stoked to have that vendor. Cause again, if you're walking around and you're trying to get value out of Light It Up, there's some people that like, maybe they're not there yet. Maybe they are just a solo guy and they just need to prove their business model and make sure they can get sales. Right. But anyone who gets to that, like 300-400 grand and up, that's like, okay, now I need technicians. I need an admin. I need to start building the business. And this is like the one element that holds the majority of people back. They just go, you know what? I tried hiring that person. It didn't work. So I'll just do it myself. And I'm like, dude, you just gave up on your dreams because you suck at hiring. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, don't give up on your trajectory, your family's legacy because you made a bad hire. It doesn't have to be that bad.
Yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree. Well said. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, we've made tons of improvements. There's a lot that has increased quite a bit, and a lot of new features, a lot of really powerful ways to kind of view things. I'll actually just kind of show you really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a, so this is like the platform. This isn't Volt Vikings. This is the individual that we hired for our CSR dispatcher. And we had hundreds of people apply for this position. Like on Indeed, I think we had 180 that applied. And the cool thing about Iris is that not only does she read the resume, takes a look at the behavioral attribute, but she also does a phone interview. I'll show you that here in a second. But like 5 years dispatching in home services with hands-on service titan mastery positions, the candidate for the rapid load training contribution. Like, this is concrete examples, eliminated call redundancies, had limited electrical familiarity. So all their experience came from a company called Gettle. We have the full behavioral attributes here that fit what we were looking for. And then the actual AI phone interview, like, this is, specifically his interview. You can listen to it, you can watch it, start as a dispatcher for Gettle. And in here, can you tell me about an example when you had to manage a particularly complex, challenging dispatch situation? So the full interview is here. You can see, is really kind of like dialed in. And then all of that information kind of goes in, gets stored, and then gives you kind of the right seat score, which for this individual, they scored a 10 right seat score. And so all of that gets, fully kind of like laid out. You can see exactly what their benchmark is for customer service, generates custom interview questions that exactly what to do, notes. And then, of course, we hired him. He's a rock star. And same thing, we have, I think, about 13 on our waiting list for journeyman electricians to hire. And so, we ordered 2 more vans. We got another 2 more that are going to be coming to us. And we grew 77% year over year, our first year kind of launching. So it's really cool. It's been a ton of fun, and we're going to just keep kind of pushing the pedal down to the metal now that we have a good, motion in place for our playbooks and everything else that's there. It's just a matter of, okay, we got all the people we need. Now it's just vehicles. And that's coming. We're going to take over.
Guys, I'm telling you, if you do not take advantage of this opportunity to come hang out with Brandon for a couple of days in Orlando at Light It Up, you are missing out. I mean, it's facts at this point that you are the average of the people that you hang around with. So level up your game. I just love this. I love like how big you think and how you think and how you're using this stuff in your businesses today to do this stuff and to prove it. I think there's an element of there of like, guys, look, it works. I'm literally doing it right now in my businesses. And it's just so good. So guys, I'm just telling you, like, no excuses next year. If you're like, yeah, I don't know what it was. I just feel stuck. And I just wish there was someone that would be willing to help me. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, there are a lot of people, and Brandon's one of them. So this is awesome, dude. We got the five-factor Brandon Vaughn.
The five-factor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. Anything else we need to throw out there and let people know?
Yeah. How do people get the free ticket? How are you going to be launching that and sending that off?
All right. So if you guys want, I'm going to do 2 free tickets. So one, if you want to get your tickets, we still have a few VIP tickets left and general admission. Go to lightitupexpo.com. And if you want a free ticket, all you have to do is share this post and tag Hirebus and tag me, tag Ryan Lee and Hirebus. Is Hirebus or Brandon Vaughn? Who do you want?
Hirebus. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, perfect. So tag Hirebus.
Hirebus or Brandon Vaughn. We'll know that
sometimes
they listened all the way.
Sometimes there's tagging difficulty. They're like, I couldn't tag Hirebus. So if you can tag Hirebus and Brandon Vaughn and Ryan Lee, if not, you need to get 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3. But I kind of do need to know because I'm giving away the tickets. So
yeah, kind of important.
Send me if you don't tag me, at least send me a screenshot. So tag that. And the first 2 people to do that, I'll send you a DM. We'll send you an email. We'll get you guys hooked up with your free ticket. So that's pretty much it. But guys, come learn about the 4 secrets of the 8-figure entrepreneur and investor. Would you call it an investor operator?
Owner investor.
Owner investor. Okay. Yeah. I love it, man. So this is such good stuff, guys. Everyone's goal should be to get further along than you are today. So come get inspired, learn the steps, take the takeaways, and we'll see you guys in Orlando for Light It Up Expo. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you, man.
Sounds good. See you guys later.
Okay. See you, everyone.